What if I told you that a simple signature signed in 1888 led to the collapse of an entire African kingdom? Before colonization, before conflict, before loss of land, there was a kingdom, a strong, organized, and independent kingdom, built by King Mzilikazi and later ruled by his son Lobengula. But then, strangers arrived, not with wars, but with sweet words, not with weapons, but with agreements. My name is Mbogoh, your favorite history and citizenship teacher, and today I tell you the story of how everything changed. Exactly 206 years ago, King Mzilikazi founded the Ndebele Kingdom immediately after breaking away from the Zulu Kingdom of South Africa. He later on settled in Matabeleland, the present-day Zimbabwe, where he built a strong and centralized state. Fast forward to 1859, when Robert Moffat, the British missionary, visited Mzilikazi's kingdom. This one marked one of the most earliest contacts, in fact formal contacts, between the Ndebele and the Europeans. By 1860, Robert Moffat established a mission station at Inyati with the permission of King Mzilikazi. These early interactions between the Europeans and the Africans were based on mutual respect. But as we understand right now, the cross had arrived. Fortunately or unfortunately, in 1868, King Mzilikazi died, and his son Lobengula took over power and was officially crowned as king in 1870 after a brief succession struggle. Lobengula inherited not only the throne, but also the growing pressure from the Europeans, the hunters, and the missionaries who were entering his territory.
Now we move on to a critical turning point in 1888. This is when Sir John Cecil Rhodes sent Charles Root together with his two associates, Francis Thompson and Roxon Maguire, to negotiate with King Lobengula. On 30th October 1888, King Lobengula signed what came to be known as the Root Concession. And according to the terms of the treaty, the British were granted excessive mining rights in his kingdom. Number 2, Lobengula would receive 100 sterling pounds per month, 1,000 rifles, and ammunition. Lobengula was also provided with a steamboat, or rather a gunboat, though it was very impractical for the region because he was told that the gunboat was to go over the waters of River Zambezi. And then number 4, the British claimed authority to operate freely in his territory. Look at those terms. However, Lobengula later on discovered that the treaty and the agreement had been misinterpreted. He even attempted to repudiate it by sending messages to Britain, but it was too late for Lobengula. In that same year, 1889, the British government granted the Royal Charter to the British South African Company, giving it legal rights to administer and occupy the territory. At this point, the flag had truly followed the cross. By 1890, the pioneer column, organized by the British South African Company, entered the region and began to occupy the land, marking the start of official colonial settlement. Tensions escalated into open field conflicts in 1893. The Ndebele were defeated, pounced down, and largely due to the British use of advanced weapons such as the Maxim gun.